like on purpose. Her name is Frances because it's a family name and it means free one, and I just love that. She's our little free one, Frankie. Anyway. All right, so getting back on track. But sometimes the Lord will give us like a promise to hold on to, and then he takes us through a valley. Like think about Joseph, right? God gave him this dream that he was going to, rule over his whole family. But it was actually 13 years from the time that God gave him the dream until the dream was fulfilled. And he was sold into slavery. He was accused of something that he didn't do. He was thrown into prison. And then God brought him out. And sometimes I think that happens for several reasons. Number one, because God is trying to develop character in us, and he's forging the image of Christ in us, and he's getting us down dirty and deep, and he's deepening our root system, and he's teaching us where our hope really lies, that it's not in this thing that we dream about, it's not in the promised land, it's actually in him. And so I have learned that as I've been walking through this heartache and these hard things, just going, God, where are you in this? That he's saying, I'm right here. And I found that the thing that he's promised me at the end of the road isn't actually what I'm aiming for anymore. It's actually just his presence. Because his presence is the promise. And if I never get that thing at the end of the road, and you can insert whatever it is, if your marriage is never restored to what it should be, if your kids, never come home, or I don't know, whatever it is, if you are never healed in your body, which these are hard things to say. If you never get that thing at the end of the road, we just have to come to the place where we go, Jesus, you are enough. And your presence is my promise. And that's all I need, is to know that you are with me every step of the way. And so in this season of my life, the Lord has given me this song that comes straight out of Isaiah 40. I just recorded it about a month ago, and it's going to release in the spring. I just say that because people have been asking me. But it's straight out of Isaiah 40, and it says, they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not grow weary. They shall walk and not grow faint. And so we have to believe that God is working while we wait, that he is in our midst, and that he's teaching us in this valley, in this dark time, and the training in the low places. They're intentional. They're not, they're not lost years. They're not wasted years. They're actually very intentional. And God is doing something in our hearts. And he's teaching us that he is the promise, that he is the one that we need. That's what this song is about. It's called Soar.
Said you won't relent, won't let go, won't forget.
come on.